Hello everyone. I am Krystal the Mystic, and today we are back with another collective message. I grabbed my Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle deck, and when I looked at it, the title really resonated with me. That is the main message today is you know that you have magic. You know that you are powerful and potent, yet there's something that you doubt about that. And Spirit wants you to believe in your intuition, believe in your power, believe that you're magical because you are. So let's see what we need to know or we need to hear at this moment in time. And let me dial into spirit. I am asking to connect to my guides, angels, ancestors, archangels, any other higher divine beings, gods, goddesses, and deities, to please use me as a channel and messenger for any divine guidance or wisdom that my collective needs to hear through me at this moment in time. Please allow me to speak clearly, hear clearly, feel clearly, and know clearly any divine guidance or wisdom that they need whenever they find this message. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Because you, oh wow, Spirit is like, let's just go right into it. Excuse me. Because there's something that you have been looking to alchemize, or there's been energy in your life that you have been transmuting, and there's still something that's missing, it almost feels like. And that might be it's the believing in yourself to get to that end result. Do you know how much time it takes to get to an end result? Realistically, not in the do it yourself, like instant manifestation, like that they claim all over TikTok. It's when you're manifesting something big, it can take time. Of course, there are certain things you can manifest quickly. I'm not going to front. Some things are just quite literally divine in that way, but there are certain things that Spirit wants you to work for because there's a journey that you need to take in order to get there, and that your soul needs to take in order to get there. And that doesn't take time. No, that does take time, rather. So let's see. Believe in your own magic. What does my collective need to hear about believing in their own magic? Focus on the here and now. Nostalgia. Number 33. Swim away from this situation. Shark. Number 35. You deserve sugar, not salt. Evil Queen. Number 2. And one more, Spirit. Weave together the crown you deserve. Thorns. Number 14. With tree on the bottom, let them go. Number 18. You might have more outside influences that affect how you trust yourself. And I think the main thing is that you might, because you over time, when it comes to not trusting yourself, you kind of learn to dissociate, right? You learn to freeze up. You learn to go into these modes of just kind of spacing out. And Spirit is saying, focus on the here and now, focus on the present moment. And yes, that is extremely hard to do when your body is trained to not listen to itself. But you need to start focusing on the present to know and hear what your body is saying. Because there are people in your life that make you feel bitter and resentful and hurt and triggered by, and it's okay to swim away from swim away from the situation. It's okay to swim away. It's okay to remove yourself. And I completely understand, and I'm hearing, well, what if I can't? There are certain situations where it's going to be hard to remove yourself in the way or as quickly as you want to. But that does not mean you need to lean into what they're saying over to what you're telling yourself, because you deserve the good, you deserve the positive, you deserve the affirmation, and or rather to be affirmed. And there might be people in your life who are just inherently negative and they project that onto other people and their paths. I'm hearing every rose has thorns, has its thorns by who is that? He had a he had a reality TV show. I just watched it recently. Even so, every rose has its thorns. Because this card says weave together the crown you deserve, and it's literally a table of roses. Because as beautiful as they are, they also they've they have a way of protecting themselves with those thorns. And that that might come out of you sometimes. But that doesn't mean that you aren't growing, that you aren't learning, and that you can't celebrate yourself in the process. Because I think ultimately Spirit is saying, like, you need to let these people go, the situation go, and you need to trust yourself that you can get yourself, one, you can get yourself out of it, two, that you can alchemize is the word that keeps coming to mind, and I keep like not wanting to say it, but like, you can alchemize this situation into what you're looking for. I don't even know if that made sense. I don't know why Spirit made me say it like that, because I was like, what? But I want to read from the book at this moment in time. I don't usually do this, but there's a reason why I took it out, right? So, nostalgia. Focus on the here and now. You're spending the majority of time daydreaming, wondering what could have been, if only things had gone the way you wanted. By doing this, you aren't giving yourself a fair chance. Truth is, there is nothing you can do to change what happened. No matter how many scenarios you craft in your mind, make improvements to your present, not your imaginary. Be sure to nurture what you've been given. Wow. Wow. Swim away from this situation, shark. Think of this as the Lover's reverse from traditional tarot. Dang. You've been hanging around a bloodthirsty shark, and they've hurt you before. This could refer to a lover, or it could refer to another loved one, such as a family member, or friend. To put it simply, you deserve better treatment, and you're never going to find it with them. Leave now. Situations like this often grow so dire that you no longer feel safe swimming away. Whoa! I did not expect it to take that turn. That was a lot more serious than I expected it to be. But I think they were trying to make it more serious for me to at least showing let them go as well. Evil Queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. Someone in your life is mistreating you. You keep trying to see the good in them, but they just keep disappointing you again and again. Truth is, some people don't deserve second chances. As difficult as it may be, this is your sign that you need to cut them loose, unfollow them, and block their number. It's time to move on. Do whatever it takes to find some inner peace, for it's just as precious as gold. Wow. Spirit is heavy on this. There's a bad person in your life, guys. Like, heavy on it. That is serious. And I think you might know that, but there might be a situation where it's hard for you to get out of. There's always a way. It might be difficult. It might ask you to stretch yourself a little bit, but there's always a way. Okay. Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration, not just of yourself. You're amazing though, but of those around you. When you're done putting on your crown each and every morning, go and help someone put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. Oh, I love that. Because there probably are people and relationships that you could lean into, and that might help you or give you the right opportunity or put you in the right space to be able to get yourself out of this in a healthy and happier way. Hmm. But this also is saying maybe surround yourself with people who do celebrate you, because you need to maybe start celebrating yourself and more routinely, like more habitually. Maybe there's only you do something and you do. It's like you have to do something in order for you to celebrate yourself. When I think really Spirit wants you to just learn how to celebrate yourself because you are you. And if you actually listen to certain people around you, you'll see who does celebrate you and who doesn't celebrate you in those same ways. Lastly, before I let you guys go, Tree, let them go. You often take on the pain of others. You used to think it was because you're an empath, but these days you're not so sure. Sometimes it feels like other people are emptying their emotions into you and giving you nothing in return. Sometimes we even feel we've inherited pain from those who come before us in our family tree. This is your permission to let go. Your life is ultimately about you and not what other people expect you to carry for them. Wow, what a way to end. Like, what a card to be at the bottom of the deck. Wow. You might be very sensitive to people's energy around you, especially for those you care for deeply and ones that you even love. So it might be something that you've done to show them love is to try and take on some of their pain with them, but that's not your journey. And just because you can feel for them does not mean that you should take space away from yourself, especially if you're not getting, if not you're I want to say, like, you're not gaining anything from it. Sometimes when we hear and we learn and we like feel people, it helps us understand something about ourselves. But if you're just doing that for the sake of holding space for them, you might need to recognize that this is something that might be holding you back. And it's okay to let go of. It's not your responsibility to hold on to. Wow. Be present. Focus on the here and now. Swim away from the situation. Let them go. Because you deserve sugar, not salt, not this half-assed, unpredictable, and unencouraging energy when you have people around you who recognize the greatness in you. And remember to weave the crown you deserve for yourself and for those who are celebrating you. Because community is just as important as the self journey, because we can't do it all alone. And you shouldn't have to. Okay? So I'm going to leave your message here. I hope that resonated for you, and please let me know down in the comments if it did. Like this video if it's what you needed to hear. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Bye.